In 1925, a man sold the Eiffel Tower. Then, a few months later, he sold it again. The same tower, twice. Not a postcard of it, not a model, the actual tower. Thousands of tons of iron. He was never a builder. He never owned a single bolt of it. So how does anyone pull that off? The answer isn't about the tower at all.
Meet Victor Lustig. Born in Austria-Hungary, he spoke 5 languages and carried over 40 different fake names. He wasn't a thief who broke in at night. He was a con man, and his only tool was conversation. One morning in Paris, he read a newspaper article. The city was complaining. The Eiffel Tower was rusting. Repairs cost a fortune, and some Parisians were quietly asking if it should just be torn down. Most people would read that and turn the page. Lustig read it and saw an opportunity.
Lustig hired a forger to print fake government stationery. Then he checked into the Hôtel de Crillon, one of the finest in Paris, and invited the city's biggest scrap metal dealers to a private meeting.
Posing as a senior government official, he told them a secret. The Eiffel Tower was too expensive to keep. The government had decided to sell it for scrap, and they, trusted businessmen, were invited to bid. It sounded insane, but it was delivered in a palace, on government paper, by a man in a perfect suit, so they believed it.
Here's the part most people miss. Lustig didn't just pick the highest bidder. He watched the dealers and chose the most insecure one, a man named André Poussin, desperate to prove himself among Paris's elite. Then Lustig leaned in and asked for a bribe to speed up the paperwork. That request was the trick. A bribe made Poussin feel like an insider, and it made him a guilty partner. Poussin paid for the tower and paid the bribe. When he realized he'd been conned, he said nothing. He was too ashamed to go to the police. And that silence? It's exactly why Lustig could come back months later and sell the very same tower all over again. The second time, a buyer got suspicious and tipped off the police, and Lustig fled to America. He was never charged for the Eiffel Tower at all. He died in prison years later, his job listed on the death certificate as salesman. His scam didn't work because of a clever forgery. It worked because he understood that an embarrassed person stays quiet. So next time a deal feels too good to be true, ask who's counting on your silence. I'm Boxley. Follow along and let's go time traveling again.